Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. You already know what time it is. Welcome back to my show. This is Ray of Light, where I'm here to shine some light and some inspiration and some knowledge your way that will help you and guide you along your path in life. If you're new here, my name is Deidrae, and I am a behavioral specialist. I've studied behavioral patterns within persons, individual personalities, as well as behavioral patterns in finance. I am known as the Ray, the divine ray of the sun, incarnated here on earth in this moment, in this time, to show you the way, to shine light, to radiate, so you as well can be a radiator and your light can shine bright. And I'm happy and I'm so grateful that you found me on my channel because I'm here to guide you, shed some light, unearth some truths that your soul knew all along. And I'm just here to remind you of who you are so you can shine your light and radiate this world. And today we're going to be talking about your power, your soul's power that has been suppressed for centuries. And this power is the female, the beauty of the female, the essence of the feminine of humanity. We can say feminine, we can say woman. Woman is a part of man, a woman, but the only difference and the beauty of being a woman is your womb, which stands for the W-O in woman. Because you're a man, but you have a womb, and that makes you divinely different and beautiful. And so your womb is your power, females. Men, her womb is her beauty. So today I want to shed some light on the power of a womb. I'm going to talk about it metaphysically as well as physically because they both go hand in hand. If you've been around my channel, you know the metaphysical world is what rules our physical nature. Metaphysical meaning spiritual, meaning quantumly. That rules our physical nature. Everything happens metaphysically or in the ethers first before it happens physically. So we cannot explain the physical unless we also explain the metaphysical, right? So the womb of a woman, the beauty and the power of a woman, it holds the seed. It is the seed. When the universe was born or created, or when any star is created in the galaxy, it comes from a hole, a black hole, or a void, which I would like to call it a void. And it's the same thing as a womb. The womb is an entire sphere of void, complete darkness. From darkness, all matter became. It's in your Bible if you're a Christian. From darkness came light. From the void came everything. And so that's the beauty of the womb. The womb reflects creation. The womb reflects humanity, right? That's where babies are born. Now, over the years, we have been taught, and this is going to get interesting. We have been taught over the years that the masculine or the male holds the dominancy of reproduction. You know how we've been taught this subconsciously? In colloquial times, let's talk about those reigns, whether it's Queen Elizabeth, King Henry the First, the second, the third, the last, you name it. All those hierarchies, they always prized a son. And it trickled down to our everyday life as well. Every man wants a son because the son will carry on their name. But they have brainwashed or conditioned us to believe that the masculine holds the power. Now, I'm not saying the masculine is powerless. Stay with me in this video. We're going to talk about the power of the masculine or the male essence. Yeah. But when it comes to bearing children and carry on the bloodline, the womb is an important part. It's very integral. It's the only thing that you need in order to recreate and reproduce. That's how God or the divine created it to be. The womb is the place where the baby is housed, the seed is housed. The womb is the place where the blood is transmuted. That's why it's called the bloodline, your family bloodline, because it's, in essence, it's the blood is what's carried on from the mother to the baby through the placenta. Now tell me where in that chemistry or biology of human and childbearing, where does the sperm carry blood to carry on the bloodline? You see, they have changed the nature of creation so much that we believe, that we now conditioned to believe that the masculine or the male figure is the dominancy when it comes to carry on the bloodline. But if the entire world is populated by male species, by the masculine, would there be any reproduction happening? No. We all need a womb. The womb is the key. The womb is important and it's beautiful. It is through the womb, the vessel of the womb and the vessel of the woman, or feminine essence, is where the blood is then transmuted to the baby. Blood provides nourishment, the blood provides oxygen, the blood provides the blood cells that's needed for creation and reproduction of the different limbs and the organs of the baby. A man can't carry a baby. The womb is important. And so by this, we can see that having a male is important in your family line, or as a parent. Having a male is important. But we need to get back to the nature of creation, to the cradle. We need to get back to the basic of creation, back to Genesis, where it is the womb is what creates, the void is what creates, the divine feminine essence is what creates. Now, it is also important for the masculine or the male figure, the sperm, to fertilize the egg, to activate and to start the regenerational cycle. Now, what do I mean by activate, for the sperm to activate? The sperm is like the sun. The sperm is actually an energy force or a driving force. Now, of course, it is symbolized by like a tadpole with, the little legs, because it's an energy force. Yeah. Now it is focused. It knows what it's on a mission. It knows what it needs to do, and the sperm needs to swim. This what the sperm is in essence, and this is metaphysically, the sperm is pure energy, life-giving energy. It's action, and that's the essence of a masculine, of a divine masculine. The divine masculine, he is very much action driven and force driven, right? Whenever anything needs to be done, he is the one to do it. The divine masculine represents action, represents protection, everything in action. He is the giver, right? He is the giver. So he gives in a force, always forward. The divine masculine, I would like to describe it as the sun as well. The sun gives life force to every plant in the forest. They are waiting for the rays of the sun to penetrate the soil and to activate the life force in the seedlings that's in the soil. When you plant a seed, the sun activates the life force in the seed, and then after a few days, germination happens, and then you're going to see a little green stem, a little green leaf starts to shoot up because the sun gives it energy and life force. It's the driving force. That's the essence of a sperm. That's why the sperm is the one to swim, because he is very much full and active and it's a driving force. So the sperm coming from the masculine is the one to give that driving force and find the seed that has been resting there waiting for its time, which is the ovary, the egg, right? And once they both meet, it's germination is activated, and then the regeneration cycle starts. Now, they both are important, the divine masculine, divine feminine. masculinity and femininity. Man and woman is both important. But the society has conditioned us to believe that the masculine is only needed and the masculine is more dominant than the female. But I'm here to correct and to shed some light on you, to share a piece of my wisdom with you guys, that they both are equal. They both are equal, and the divine feminine essence need to be honored. Her womb needs to be honored. So this is the first of my womb and divine feminine series, and I hope to see you in my next video where we continue with this conversation of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and what does that look like in our physical form? How do we honor the womb? I'll see you in my next video.